Hey legends, if you're looking to use AI for more productivity and have automations like this run for you 24/7 at the lowest possible cost, this is how you do it. So the thing is, you don't know what you don't know. So as I have been using AI for the last 18 months, studying, experimenting with it for my online businesses, I wanted to now share what I've learned with you so you can benefit from it. So let's dive into it. Let's start by setting up the system. We will need to register a domain. Connect that to Cloudflare. Cloudflare is the app that we will be using to later on manage the subdomains. We then need to register a VPS server that we will connect to the domain with Cloudflare. Once that is done, we will install Coolify. That will allow us then to easily install n8n and also later on deploy custom code that we built. So we start with registering our domain. We will be using Namecheap because that connects easily to Cloudflare. They have a built-in interface for that. Once the domain is registered, we head over to Cloudflare. You just create an account, log in, add your domain name, press continue, and then we'll need to go into the domain to get our DNS records. So go to the domain, go to DNS, scroll down, and then find the name records. Once you have that, you head back over to your Namecheap account, go to your domain, and then under name servers, you can add those DNS records. The next thing we need to do is get a server. So I have selected to choose the ones from Contabo. The VPS 20 has 6 cores, 20 gigabytes of RAM and 100 gigabytes of NVMe storage, which is plenty of capacity for what we will be using it for. Once the server is set up, the next thing you need to do is then connect that server with Cloudflare, so it's connected to your domain name. So head over to Cloudflare, go to your domain and just add an A record with @ for the name and then the IP address for the server. Once we have the server set up and running, then we can finally install Coolify. So Coolify is the app that will allow us to add additional apps easily, but also host code that we have developed. So they have a self-hosted version, so this is pretty easy to install. Just copy this command, head over back to your server, log in via SSH and paste this command. Press enter and then Coolify will install. Once this is completed, you will be presented with a URL. Head over to that URL, head into the settings, and then you want to give it a dedicated name. So this is actually a subdomain of the domain you registered before. So I will choose Coolify as a subdomain. Again, the same process, head over to Cloudflare, create an A record under the DNS settings, put the subdomain name and the server address, and you should be good to go. Once this is set up, then we are finally ready to install n8n so we can run workflows like these. So go back to Coolify, click resources, add new resource, then type n8n, select n8n with the database. One thing you might want to do is head into settings again, choose a subdomain, so you can easily also access Coolify via the subdomain. This is done, head on over to Cloudflare again, create another A record with the subdomain, connect it again with your server, press save, and you are good to go. The next step is to then go back to Coolify and press deploy. This will effectively launch the deployment of n8n. And finally, once this is done, you can head to your subdomain and launch the n8n instance, and you are ready to go for any future automations and start optimizing your business with enhanced workflows. So this is all you need to install n8n on your own server. This will allow you to have automations running 24/7 so that you can optimize your business with future automations. and also deploy code that will help you with AI to create efficiencies in your business. I will leave in the description a document with a detailed setup guide that you can use as a reference. In the future, I will be showing how I use AI and tools like n8n to optimize not only my business, but also this channel to be more productive and efficient with the use of AI. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one.